TIWBTShow, and today we're sitting down talking to independent artist Vina. We call her Vina, and she's going to tell us all about her artwork that you see all over the place, how she got started, what inspires her, and what we can find out.
And I'm Vina, and how I started out was in grade school.
Okay.
But I was told that it was not something that you can work and live off of. So I hid it for many, many, many years. I suppressed it.
Mm-hmm.
And then one lady came to me and she said, if God give you a gift, you are to use it.
Right.
And by you not using it, you're sin. It's a sin against God. I said, okay. So ever since then, I've been trying to get my artwork out there. I've never took an art class.
Mm-hmm.
But I designed.
So you said you never had an art class, so you just one day just started freelance drawing.
Yeah, when I get into a mood, if I got a pencil, and I started out on a scratch, a piece of paper, these boxes. That's like one of my hat boxes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I just started drawing. I haven't stopped. I refuse to stop. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up.
And this one is your daughter?
That's my daughter, Unique. She's at church playing the tambourine.
Right, right.
And I was sitting there and I drew this without looking at her. I drew it without looking at her because I didn't want her to know I was drawing her.
Oh, okay, okay.
But that's what she's doing, playing the tambourine. It's a lot of my artwork. I have never really had it seen. Nobody's ever seen it before. And I went to a vision board. And I think the radio host was Yolanda. She's the radio. I don't know if she was the host, but I was telling her about me. I wanted to start my red business, and I showed her my art, and I said, "This is what's going to get me there." And I put the art back down, and she said, "Vina, wait a minute.
Why are you putting it away?
Why are you putting it away?" That's exactly. And she said, this is a talent, and this is a talent that should be used, and you should get it out there." So it was about 500 people in there. And she said, "I want everybody that believes in her to sow a seed." And next thing I know, people was just bringing me money. I said, "Oh my God, I didn't know what to do. I had to go get a bag.
I had to go get a bag for the money."
And so with that money, what I went and did, I went and paid my tithes.
Right.
And after I went and paid my tithes, I just went crazy at Hobby Lobby. I just went crazy. Got
bought everything that you needed.
And didn't know how to use it. Didn't know how to use it. I didn't know how to use it. This is all pencil work, and on the other side is all paint. I'm learning how to use paint. I'm learning how to put volume to my drawings. Someone said, you need to have value to your job. I said, my drawing ain't value. He said, no, you need to put light in them. And ever since he told me that, I put light into my drawings.
So what does that actually mean to someone who doesn't know?
Light. Light. These are flat. These are flat. Over there they have light. They have light. They have some type of light, just like he has light coming through him. You see the light. There's a light coming down. There's light. The light adds volume over there. Jesus, he has a lot of light. And I'm learning how to put light in it. And also, I just go back over it and I'm learning how to use it. Those are big steps.
Those are big steps. Yeah. Everything was just pencil drawing.
Yeah,
so now
pencil.
you gotta do the paint.
Everything
brushes come in all different sizes.
Right.
So you gotta know all of that.
I only have 2. And I'm working them too. I'm working them too.
And they are working.
Yeah, I'm working those too. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm not gonna put it.
You're not, because we're gonna start displaying it and showing people all over and finding out. How can somebody find you if they wanted to get some of your work?
Well, my email is Cascelia.bell7 @gmail.com. That's my email, and I'm on Facebook as Vina.
Right.
Vina Pringle, and you will see some of my artwork on Facebook.
Right.
And they can always contact me through you.
Right, and y'all can always find her on my page, because we're gonna definitely be displaying all of this. She's sow a seed and then invest, so she can even get further, because we want to find out more about the biblical Bible
and the coloring book
that she wants to make.
The coloring book is like a Sunday school, like a Sunday school lesson. Each drawing has question. Each drawing has a story, and behind the story there's question.
Right.
So you can teach it to them in Sunday school, and that a lot of people don't understand that Sunday school is your foundation.
Right.
This is where you get started. This is where you get taught, and it's not something that people are into. But if you understand who you know, your foundation is built on something solid.
Right.
You won't be. It
Yeah,
won't be
you
on.
won't be-
It's
exactly.
the Sunday school, the biblical coloring book and the biblical Bible is something that I enjoy working on, and I also have a book for adult women and men, you know, because they said that it's therapy, and I
So
get
you're a painter and an author.
yeah, and that this
All
everything
right,
goes by, you know, like what I went through. You know, I have been in situations where I have been homeless, I have been abused, neglected, and all that kind of stuff. But I don't want to give the devil no glory. I am here now, and
Right. You made it, a
I'm-
survivor.
Yeah, I'm trying to, you know, I'm striving.
Right.
I'm
Well,
gonna get there.
We all gonna get there together.
Yeah, we're gonna get there together.
My plan is not to leave anybody behind. We all gonna get there one way or the other. And
Yeah.
your artwork is beautiful. What you have plans for that you're getting ready to do, that is what we need.
Yeah,
We need a
they
biblical
can, you know, they can always.
Bible for the kids and a coloring book so that can keep them in touch with our Father and, like you said, a foundation.
I'm a graphic. I just found out that I didn't know because I asked this one lady. Her name was Magaline. She's an artist also, and she looked at mine. She said, I asked her. I said, "What type of art? What am I?" And she told me that I was a graphic artist, and that's one that you know you could tell me your story, and I can imagine it, and I can put it on paper.
Well, then that's I need you.
Yeah.
I need you to look. I need
Yeah.
to tell you my story, and we
Yeah,
need to
I
get
can
it out
put
on
it
paper
Yeah,
and put it out there in artwork and
yeah,
watch it come to life.
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get it. I don't want to leave. I don't want to put it back up under the bed. It's out. And it's,
Well, it's out, and it's not gonna go back underneath the bed. Once
No.
it's out there, you can't turn back now.
right.
And I'm
turn
gonna
back.
be knocking on the door because I need some work and I need some of that graphic work
Yeah,
that you do.
if you
and-
want to tell me your story, you tell me your story, and I can listen to it and in detail. I can put it.
Well,
on
y'all
paper.
heard that. If you tell her your story, she can make it come through life through her artwork, her graphic artwork. She's an independent artist. She's successful at what she's doing. And come on, y'all know what it is.
And I've never, you know, one of my goals is my to-do list is to get to an art museum. I've never been to one,
Okay.
and I really want to go. I'm gonna go.
Alright.
I'm gonna go. I want to see someone else. I've never done it. I've never really gotten.
And walking through an art museum.
I've never
like
had
that.
it.
Well, then that sounds like a road trip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, and
you
then
need to
there's
go on
plenty
the
here.
trip and
There's
go
plenty
into
here.
the art world
There's
and walk
plenty
through
here.
one day and then actually do it live
Yeah,
and you know to get you on film and get your reaction.
Yeah, this
And
young
your
lady
story.
named Magaline, she told me, she said you got to get out there with other people that are doing
That
things
is doing
that
the
you're
same
doing,
thing that you're
and then
doing.
you'll understand what you're doing, and
Right.
and it's so true because
Right.
when the guy told me that I need to put value to my artwork, I was kind of insulted.
Right. You know,
But when he
all about it.
when he put
You
broken
saying
down,
my work is what?
yeah, and then I thought about what Magaline told me. She said you got to get out there that are doing people
right.
that is doing the same thing you're doing, and then
Yeah.
you'll get a better
Yeah.
understanding. Everything that you learn out there, you can take it back and put it on, you know, on the canvas
Well,
or
that
whatever.
sounds like an outing that we
Yeah.
need to go out there.
Yeah,
on
that's my
camera
goal.
and
I'm
walk
gonna go.
through the
I'm
art
gonna do it.
museum and-
I haven't been anywhere here in Atlanta yet, and I'm planning on doing something. All I do is work and come on.
and go
But,
home.
yeah, yeah.
Alright.
But right now I got a little time on my hands. I'm gonna go.
And
do
you
it.
keep your time filled with making such beautiful masterpieces.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, thank
Well,
you.
everybody, you heard it here on the interview with Bubby Taylor show. Vina and her artwork, independent graphic artist, out here on the rise and up to the top. You know what it is, the interview with Bubby Taylor and Vina.